Hey, good morning everyone. Today I will be showing you and talking about a brooding chicken. Now, I don't exactly know the cycle, but what happens is there's a change in the hormones that tells these chickens that they need to sit on the nest and hatch some eggs. And as you can see, it puffs up to make itself big, and the reason for that is so that it can cover all the eggs. And as you can see, all these feathers are up, and it will sit there for 21 days. Now, during the day, you will not see this chicken get up, drink water, eat, whatever. But at night, when everything is quiet, it will get up and drink some water and eat and everything. So whenever you see a chicken that's like this, that's what it's doing. Now, these chickens here have no rooster, so the eggs are not fertile. But that does not keep the hormones from changing and the chicken to brood. Now, because we're not because we don't have a rooster to fertilize these eggs, and all we want from these hybrid chickens is the eggs, it will still do it. Now, this particular breed here is very skinny. When you touch them, it's like all skin and bone. There's not really a lot of meat, but they will produce about one egg every 24 hours. So the numbers, once they start laying, are pretty consistent. Now, if you see, this chicken here is going to lay an egg, but it's not all flopped up and everything. Here you have another one, and this, all the feathers are down, and you know, it's not all puffed up and everything. Now what they will do is, after they lay an egg, they will sit there for a while, and eventually they'll get off. As you can see here, everybody has their favorite place to lay an egg, so they will get on top of each other and try to get in there and do what they need to do. Yeah. And these characters here have already done their business, and they're just hanging out. Now, we changed over to this type of water containers because the one that we had here in the corner, they would stick their whole head in there, and then they would shake their head to get the water off, and that whole corner was wet, so that was a big problem. And the other thing is they would poop in there. Now with this, as you can see, there are some food particles in there, some little rice husk and stuff, but that's because they have it in their beak and they go in there and stuff. But for the most part, it stays pretty clean. Now this is 8-liter containers, so they have 32 liters plus that thing in the middle there. Now, one container, well, 4 of these containers, but all these containers will last about a day. So we filled them up last night when we fed them, And we will do it again this evening when we feed them, and they will be almost down to nothing. So they're drinking, not counting what they drink here, because it's kind of hard to measure, but they will drink about 32, 34 liters per day, which is a lot of water, but they need that. Now, this breed here is meant to be kept in cages and used to mass produce eggs. So you take a small space and you pile them cages up to the ceiling, and you put rows and rows of these things, and that's what their life is supposed to be like. But I'm not with that. So we give them a lot of room, and recently we decided to open the door. Actually, it was the day that we were cleaning this thing here. It was a big hassle to open and close the door, open and close the door to get the wheelbarrow out. We decided to let them out. And what we did is we put this little plastic netting and isolated this area here, and they do very well. But a couple of days ago, I decided to let them loose and go wherever they want. And what they generally do is they stay in this area here, out here in the front, all in here. Now, a couple of times they've gone down this way, but for the most part, they stay right in this area here. So that's good. And in the evening, Woon will call them for dinner, and they will all come in except for one. So after they're all in, I have to go and get that one and bring it inside because it doesn't want to. Now, so far, all the chickens that need to lay their eggs will come and use the baskets. I have not found a single egg anywhere out here. Now, it doesn't mean that it won't happen, but so far it's working out pretty good. So generally about 10 o'clock or so, I let them out, and the remaining chickens that have not laid their eggs will go to the baskets in the coop, and it's been working out. So yeah. Now, let me finish talking about this character over here. If you don't want to mess with it, you can leave this chicken here for 21 days and the hormones change and it goes about its business. Now, every now and then they will continue, and then you have to do something about it because it's not good for the chicken. Now, one of the things that you can do is you can take this chicken and remove them from the nesting area, and you do it and you do it and you do it, and eventually the hormones change and it will stop. Now, today is the 5th day, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this character and set him out with those chickens that are outside and do it a few times a day, and hopefully it'll get the idea and stay out there, and the hormones will change and everything will be fine. But yeah, all right, well, let me take this character out there and see what happens. All right, see you guys. Okay, so I brought him out here and there's some corn there. A friend came along and there it is. I don't know how long it'll stay out here, but sooner or later it'll probably want to go inside. So it's just a matter of repetition. Keep bringing it out until it doesn't want to do it anymore. Well, the feathers are relaxing a little bit. It's eating. Yeah, time will tell. Oh, there it goes again. Alright, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you!
บ๊ายบาย